So I just watched that video. You know the one with the blonde girl, the massive watermelons, who doesn't believe or doesn't know then whether or not dogs have brains in their heads. What the fuck is wrong with this girl? Like, seriously? Like, of course dogs have got brains, you retard. Like, just Google it. Like, don't fucking take it onto a fucking public forum and be like, hey Twitter, do dogs have brains or whatever? Like, why do that? Just fucking Google it, find out the answer. Is this shit real? Like, is it actually genuine? I don't know if it is. I'm not too sure. Anyway, I just want to put it out there that dogs do have brains. Like all dogs. And it may be hard to believe for some people, but they do use them. Um, when a dog kind of barks, make that little noise. That's a dog communicating. Like we talk, they bark. Barking is a way of talking, except a dog's language is something that we would never be able to understand. The same way that dogs get used to us saying certain things and them doing the action that is related to that certain thing. So where we say sit the first time, a dog will look at us and go, "What the fuck? What are you talking about? Like, what is this thing? Sit." Like, but with enough time and with like hints and like give them a little push on the bottom, just kind of like, down you go, down you go. Sit, sit, sit. Eventually they're gonna go, "Well, I get a fucking chocolate sweet when I do that." So yeah. Okay, so if I put my ass down when they say the word sit, that means I get the little sweet. Doesn't a dog need a brain to do that and to store those memories? Like, these are the kind of questions you want to be asking of yourself, lady. Not just, like, don't fucking go. I don't think a dog has brains. And even go as far as to say, a dog is not a fucking creature of God, because if it was, it wouldn't attack me. Like, people attack people, for fuck's sake. Like, how many fucking murders, rapes, violent fucking altercations happen within the space of a day around the world which involve just humans? And you're concerned that you've been attacked 3 times in your life by dogs, that they're not God's creatures? Like, for a start, like, if there is a God, and I'm not too sure that there is, like, I do not believe there's a God myself, but if there is and I am wrong, then I'll hold my hands up to that. But what I'm saying is, if there is a God, why in the fuck would you create everything in the world? So you created the planets, you created light, you created like man and took his rib and created woman. You created the trees, the lampposts, fucking radiators, everything. You created Pepsi and Cola and put them next to each other on a shelf. You created cigarettes so that we could die of fucking lung cancer. You created heroin so we could get addicted to heroin. You, regardless of whether some of these things are man-made, it must all be part of God's plan, right? If that's the case. But what I'm getting at, sorry, if dogs are not God's creatures, but all of these other things are, where do dogs come from? Because if everything in the existence, if other planets, if other universes, other galaxies, all of these things, are God's, like, invention, and dogs are not God's creatures, surely that means there's more than one God under that logic. Anyhow, I'm gonna stop by saying that that video was fucking retarded. And I kind of hope that she sees my reaction to it, just so that she can know how affected I was by it, that my lazy ass had to wake up this morning, kind of catch it on Facebook, and then record my reaction to it, because I've just woken up, and I feel that strongly that that video was retarded, that I am fucking recording this video as I open my eyes with this fucking hair. I haven't combed my beard. You can probably smell my morning breath down the camera. Plus I'm naked. Anyhow, think before you speak, internet. Thank you. I'm gonna press the stop button now.